I'm waiting.
That's right in the way.
Okay, well, here, I'll just keep it between me. I'm waiting for the video to pop up. I don't see it yet. Okay. There we go. Oh, I see Jean. Hey. Am I using Wi-Fi? Okay.
You probably won't get much luck out of the Wi-Fi. When I'm all behind, I forgot to put my stopper in. Let's get down. All right, ready to roll?
Yep.
Got your video?
Yep.
Preparation. I don't know, your screen looks kind of black. All right, let's do it. Let's get down. Let's go. All right, you in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Hello and welcome back to another 5K tennis discussion. Today is Saturday, April the 4th, 2020. And we have just found out that we now here in Alabama do have our stay-at-home order. We were one of the last few states. I think there's still like 8 remaining, right?
7 or something like that. Yeah, in the mid part of the United States.
Yeah, so geographically, if you look at the United States, you're not familiar with it. If you find the Gulf of Mexico, we are kind of on the northern part of Dolphin Island. And just yesterday, the governor of our state released a stay-home order. By the way, how is everyone doing? Here in the United States, you turn it to one news channel, and one news channel is for the president, and then the other news channel is against it. I could care less either way. I just like to hear statistics and situations and real information that's not so biased in one direction or the other. So if you have any situational circumstances, statistics, where you're at, what's going down, what you're doing, let us know. We'd love to hear it, and we'll read it out the best we can.
So Wyndham Chase, are you ready to stay home? No, I'm not. I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to exercise. I'm not staying home. I'm not going to do what I usually do, but I'm not staying at home. I refuse to get depressed, to be on a screen all the time. I went for a run just a few minutes ago. I'm not staying home. No.
Yeah, I wrote half.
No way.
I wrote half the tennis trivia game that we're gonna do, or not just tennis. It's today. But yeah, Carla went for a run. I can't run still because.
Well, I got up to question 19, and then I said I gotta go exercise.
Let's get down. So she went for a run. I think we're gonna go play doubles a little bit later. So what we're waiting on now here is to find out whether or not our local tennis courts will be closed. And I wanted to talk about that for a minute. Should tennis courts be closed? Here recently we heard that the United States Tennis Association, i.e. the USTA, basically said that we should stop playing tennis. Now, let's talk about the USTA for a minute. They are by no means some police force that can tell every tennis player what to do or what not to do. But we have to understand that the USTA is a sponsor of numerous big clubs and even small clubs and country clubs, etc. So the USTA sponsors, helps out, does stuff with developments and circumstances and so forth. So clubs, because of that, however, smaller situations like Carla and I, we have 2 courts that we utilize. Well, generally for lessons, just one, and we leave the other open for people that wish to play. But as I remember correctly, the dimensions of a tennis court are 78 feet long. Singles court is 27 feet wide. Each alley is 4.5 feet wide. So the court's 36 feet wide with doubles, 27 feet wide with singles, 78 feet across. Now, I understand that if you play at a club and, you have a pro shop, you have a clubhouse, you have a congregation area, you may have a little restaurant, whatever you have, that I understand that. People in and out, using the restroom and the restroom facilities, I understand that. However, on a smaller scale, to close 2 courts in the middle of the woods that most people don't even know about, when there's only 4 to 8 people on them at a maximum time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's really the right thing to do is to shut that off from people. As with closing courts on a bigger scale with pro shops, restaurants, parking lots, etc. We don't have that. We have a walking path down to the court through the trees, and we end up on our 2 courts, right? What is it? Because we're going to touch the fences?
So people are saying that, so it's frozen, or is the screen keep getting, I'm watching it right now. It looks fine right now.
It is frozen. No, it's not.
Okay, because I'm watching it right now. Maybe everybody's home. This is the issue. You know what I mean? Everybody's at home. They're on a computer or something.
And you're on Wi-Fi too. You might be able to go just to Verizon. By the way, our internet here is...
No, they were saying that they're not on Verizon.
Oh, true that.
What does that have to do with my connection?
So, sorry in advance. Our internet here on this island has always been subpar. This didn't just happen today. It's been subpar for years. So if it were to cut out or just stop altogether, then we'll try to restart it. So just hang tight.
Well, so far I see it. So Alex said good for now, working at the moment, but for a sec. Okay.
Yeah, and let us know if it freezes too, because I don't want to. I have a lot of deep stuff written down here today, right? So I want to make sure we get it off.
Yeah, Wayne Chisa, working at home, internet's been slow everywhere. Absolutely, that's everybody's on a computer.
All right, so topic for discussion. I understand why big facilities, Flushing Meadows, or where the U.S. Open is held. I think it's actually in Corona, New York, but nonetheless, I get why places like that are closed. I get why where we live, there's a huge tennis complex that has 80 courts and takes up two sides of the street and has a pro shop. I get why that's closed because there's hundreds of people there often. But whether it's 4 people that want to go out and exercise for the day, maybe teach a lesson, with one other person. I don't think they should be closed. Thoughts on that?
They're going to let us know, though. They're going to review it and let us know, because I think the golf course is going to stay open, and people are putting their hands on a cart. I never see anybody disinfecting the wheels.
Well, that's synonymous. I don't know anything about golf, so we won't even talk about it. I don't know about about how they. I think they have tee times and they space people out. So, I don't think
But you drive a golf cart and everybody switches. I saw somebody else say, "You want my golf cart?"
Well, so I don't want to go there. It's not my domain, and you're going to cause a problem. So I'm not going to talk.
I'm just saying the golf courses can be open. Some tennis courts can be. That's my point.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. I totally concur, but it's not our domain, and I'd rather not cross someone's domain.
So is it just Sir John that's saying it's frozen? Is it maybe his internet frozen? Are all of the rest of you, is it frozen?
Yeah, I think Surgeon's in Serbia, right?
Yeah, because
maybe it's a Serbia thing.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my screen, I can see it.
It looks pretty good over here on this side.
Okay, Toby Clark says. He says, have you guys seen the article on Tennis Channel where the CEO of Madrid says he wants Madrid to hell between U.S. and Roland Garros? Have you seen that? I haven't seen that article at all. I saw some tournaments. I saw some clay tournaments wanted to play also. I thought that was kind of whack. It was on Tennis Channel or Tennis USA. Much love from Kent in the UK. So you read the article, Gene? I read the article saying they're considering rescheduling the clay court season.
The connection looks pretty good. I don't see a problem with the connection. So hopefully everybody's good out there. I just checked the modem. The phone looks all right. So hopefully, Surgeon, it's just you.
He said something apparently wrong with my net. Okay.
All right.
I never read that. I didn't read that article where it says that the CEO of Madrid says he wants to hold what? What does he want to hold? Madrid between U.S. and Roland Garros? How's he going to do that?
I think anything at this point in time is just hearsay. It's just jargon. It's Woogus stuff. Who gives a what? I think Spain is one of the hardest hit countries at this point. Am I speaking out of my ass on that one? I mean, that's true, right? They're one of the hardest hit countries. So I doubt Madrid's going to be holding anything anytime soon. Or even this year, to tell you the truth.
Indian Wells, I doubt they're going to hold it this year. That's canceled. That's done.
That's
California is
done.
still on lockdown.
Yeah,
any of you guys who live out, I think David lives out there. I mean, they're still on lockdown.
Well, David's in Fresno. I grew up on the other side of Mount San Jacinto from there. So I lived in Hemet. Mount San Jacinto was between us and Palm Springs, and there's Indian Wells. I can assure you that's not going to happen. It's already passed. It's done.
For us here, we're a stay-home order till April 30th, so it's 25 days. But I'll be doing all the stuff I normally do. And we don't even go out into town, so it doesn't matter for us. Fresno lockdown. Yeah, all of California.
So here's something that's kind of peculiar to me. So the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I keep seeing these statistics that this pandemic seems to target men more than women. Have you seen this?
That makes sense to me.
Okay, so I've seen the reason for this being such as, men work in more hazardous conditions, or men tend to have worse habits, or men tend to drink more, or men are more prone to smoke, etc. Has anyone heard this, or is it just me?
No, we heard that. And that makes sense. Men tend to have more habits, men tend to drink, men tend to not take care of themselves very well. Their diet is poor. So that makes sense. Reason why women live longer too.
Now, I think you said Kent was just talking to us in
the UK,
the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
I have been watching this.
And the women have stronger immune system. Yeah.
Okay,
True.
I think because they have estrogen and we have the testosterone, I think there's a difference there too. Scientifically, I'm not sure. I think I've come across that. I've actually been watching a physician though in the United Kingdom. I think it's John Campbell or something, respectively. Throughout this, he seems to be pretty chill. But I have something for the science community to think about. Okay, in terms of why men are getting tangled up with this pandemic worse than the women. So I'm gonna tell you my hypothesis here.
Oh boy.
So maybe you can understand where I'm coming from.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have not seen on any of these lists whatsoever that because of this, kind of situation where we're stuck in one place, a lot of men out there are being now locked down with their other half. Or some people say better half or worse half or puppy dog or whippersnapper or whip leash trainer or succubus or whatever they want to say,
Succubus.
something. Okay, I'm just saying. But is it not at least a possibility that the reason why men are getting canned quicker by this deal is because they are stuck at home with their woman? Maybe? Is that possible? Does it lead to excess stress? Does it lead to excess anxiety?
Then why get married?
I don't know. Why does someone tell you to shut the door all the time when they didn't open it? I don't know.
Are you complaining?
No, I'm not complaining.
Oh, because it sounds to me like you're complaining. That's what usually women do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So does the overwhelming stress of not only having to do what you do every day, toppled with, some wicked witch from the West?
I'm a wicked witch?
No, I was hitchhiking. I was like this. All right.
There's a door if you want.
No, I've already been out there. But last time I went out the door, I drove for like 2 hours. Is there even a discussion to be had about maybe this is the case?
Well, the reality is that men tend to die more, I think, from a lot of cancers, lung cancer, right? They smoke a lot. You see a lot more guys smoking than women. You see guys tend to drink their beer a lot. They drink that heavy liquor. I mean, women don't tolerate alcohol well, which is why I think they don't drink as much. Women usually they drink 1 or 2 and they're done. Guys can keep going. Their bodies hold longer. I think men are addicted to a lot more stuff that's bad than women. Women have to take care of kids, whereas guys don't. That's not in their nature.
I do know some pretty sketchy ladies out there over the years, right? Mm-hmm. They get a little jacked up out there, a little too much juice in the system.
Yeah, I'm not the type. See, I don't have habits and stuff like that, but most women don't have habits. That's what I'm saying. They have to be a mom. Some of them got to work. Whereas the guys, they tend to go to work. They drink. I see a lot of these guys. They go to work and they drink right away. It's not good for you.
It's definitely not, but all I'm saying is this food for thought? Is there any correlation between the time spent at home given this and the excess stress given to us by?
I don't give you any stress, okay? I don't give you any stress, so don't even go there.
Well, I'm speaking for men as a whole.
You're pointing to me. I don't give you any stress. I'm very simple.
I got nothing but love.
No stress. I can go shopping and go spend money and stuff if you want me to do that, but I'm not that type of person.
Okay.
So Peritage says, yes, I believe more people nowadays are mentally ill. My grandfather's generation was more healthy. So if we are stuck together, problems grow. Come out. That's true. A lot of these relationships, marriages and stuff, they're going to be tested because a lot of times the guys are out working or whatever, or the woman's working or whatever. We are always together. So this doesn't change anything. We're always
inseparable.
Together. Always together.
Yeah, we do the same thing together, so we never separate.
But they were not diagnosed at Hitchhiker. Oh, also, here's my opinion, and just my opinion. I think people nowadays have more excuses. Oh, I have this, I have that, I have this. When back in the days, you would suck it up and just do what you got to do.
Just get it done.
Now everybody, oh, I got this. I was diagnosed with this.
And now I take
diagnosed with that, so I take this.
And I take that.
But yeah, back in the days, people were a lot tougher. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, when you read that from Peerage, I was thinking to myself, is it true that, at least in the Western world, or we'll speak for the U.S., if there's an issue, you got a pill for it. I take no pills. You take no pills. I'm not saying that people.
I don't even take vitamins.
I take vitamins, but not saying if you have a life-ending type situation or something that's dire straits that you don't need to take something. But here, you get depressed. I need a pill. Here, man, I'm fat. I don't need to go run. I just need a pill. Here, man, I'm fat, but let me just get my stomach cut in half and sew it together and do a bypass. There's always an excuse for something, and there's always a pill to pop. And all of these things have repercussions. They all have things that will come back and haunt you.
Stop making excuses.
Stop making excuses.
I hear so many different things. But we all have issues. We all have our stresses. There's just better ways of dealing with it. Like I see, people here, they get so depressed. I'm like, get out of your house.
Suck it
go
up.
Walk, go for
Suck it up.
Look at the birds. Stop being so negative. Be positive. Like a lot of people tell me, why are you never so negative? It's hard for me to get down and depressed because I just think of it. There's people with a lot worse situations, a lot worse situations. And
well, I think Carla has had the mindset of being raised in a third world country, have come from some rocky areas of New York City and made something of herself and raised 5 beautiful kids. Me, lost freedom, spent some time away, locked up, and again, I don't hesitate to say that here because I learned life lessons there and met people that changed my life for the future. I would have never met her if it wasn't for the stupid mistake I made. But moving forward, the game of tennis, let's get back to that for a second. This is what we do. We talk about tennis, right? At least for the most part. There are quite a few games that approximate tennis that you can get the same type of workout really and truly if you just learn to play it. And some of the games are quite simplistic to learn. And I'm gonna list a few of them that you can play in your living room, downstairs, and I'll list them. Number one, an emerging game called Spec Tennis. Spec Tennis uses some paddleball type rackets, not quite like a pickleball. A little bit bigger than that. You play it on a pickleball court, but you can really smack the ball with top spin. You can really crank the ball. You can serve the ball. Pickleball, it's more like dink, dink, dink. You're kind of dinking it everywhere. Now, we've played pickleball, Carla, with some high-level players, and they do a good job. But we kind of picked up the pickleball rackets, and we're able to kind of plow through them right off the bat just being tennis players.
yeah.
So, yeah, Carla and I have played pickleball. We love it. It's super, super, super duper fun. But her and I were introduced, hey, why don't you come try this? And we were like, okay, we're done with lessons. We'll play you. And once we learned the game and the score, which was like 2-1-0, 2-2-0, or however it went, I've already forgotten, no disrespect, but we plowed right through them. It wasn't very difficult for us.
It wasn't difficult. I not the doubles. I don't know. Do they do singles?
Yeah, they do singles and doubles.
That would be a lot more challenging to me. Yeah.
Another game is called touch tennis. Touch tennis has been around for a long time. I spent some time coaching and living in New England, in the state of Vermont. Love the state. Would love to go back. Anyway, it's called touch tennis. Touch tennis is played on a smaller tennis court. Generally, it's kind of an elevated court. Not always, but then generally there's a high fence around it. But you use a smaller version of the tennis racket. I know Babolat makes a touch tennis rackets. I think Wilson does too as well, and a lot of other makers. And you actually crank the ball. You serve the ball. You hit the ball. You use the same tactics. You use the same methods. So touch tennis is really quite a spectacular sport. Now, you're not going to play that one in your living room. But it's a smaller version of tennis. Pickleball, we just spoke about. Don't forget about ping pong and table tennis.
I played a lot of ping pong. My dad had a big table for us outside. We had sand on our backyard, so he would put it on there, so our legs would constantly be working on the ping pong table, and we would hit the ball hard.
Now, Carla, you and I have over the years with our kids set up ping pong tables on our kitchen table. We had a kitchen table. We bought this little ping pong table set, I think, at the dollar store. Put a net up. We had 2 rackets here and some balls that my dad brought us. My dad's a good ping pong player at 82. And we played ping pong on the kitchen table. Had like a whole tournament bracket, right? So you can have a lot of fun with that. Don't forget about badminton, by the way. You're not going to play that in your living room. The birdie goes up too high generally. But badminton, if I remember correctly, has been around longer than the game of tennis. And I think is kind of a direct descendant thereof. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. We play all of these. I don't think we've played touch tennis together, but I think we've played the rest of them.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
We had badminton in our yard in Montgomery. We play ping pong on our table and play up here at the church quite often. So again, just some other things that if you can play it, and the learning curve is much shallower than that of tennis on a court, then you can learn to play it and play it well and have a lot of fun right where you are at, right?
True. I've seen some people here put basketball. My brother and I used to play basketball early in the mornings in New York. It was great for our footwork. You played basketball as well. Boxing is tough.
Yeah, no, basketball is a sport that until I was JV level in high school, so 9th and 10th grade, I played at the highest level available. Travel basketball, high school JV basketball type stuff. But I'm 6'1", and about that age, the people that were dominating in basketball, if I took a shot, I don't care if it was outside, I played forward under the goal. So you can imagine at 6'1", when finally people are shooting up to 6'6", and you try to get a rebound, it's just not happening. You try to go up for the layup, it's just not happening because get smacked. Get back. And that was the end of that.
Swimming.
But I always played tennis within, so I was always a tennis player. But my second sport was basketball and some baseball.
Swimming is fun too, and great too. It's a great thing for your body. Darts, yeah, darts is good.
Darts is good. Darts is good. I think there's a game in darts called cricket where you have to hit 20 through 15 and then the bullseye 3 times and kind of X marks the spot. So that's a good game as well.
There was a game that we used to have on the Xbox. It was Xbox 360. Remember?
It was live.
It was live. Like we were doing rock climbing.
Yeah.
And you could feel that in your arms. And we would be competing, half of a screen competing against each other.
And we had tennis. There was tennis in there.
I loved the mountain climbing one because I felt like I was doing exercise. You were like pulling, and it was fast, and it just felt.
Yeah, we were all sweating.
Your arms would hurt. Yeah, you were sweating. So
yeah, it was really good.
So anything that you can do to keep active, anything, is great.
Yeah, throw the frisbee in the yard. You can get a trash can and get notebook paper, crumple it up, and play one-on-one basketball. Just to keep it going for sure.
I read that there's a high.
I'm gonna get the Jeopardy game. Keep going.
Okay, I read that there's a very, very high suicide rate right now because people are at home and they get depressed. So that's why I say get some fresh air, go fishing if you can, go walk, go do some jumping jacks, some push-ups, put on a video. Maybe you don't like working out for you guys. Put on a video of one of the girls working out. Those girls are tough. They'll kick your ass. Anything about basketball. Well, some of you can't even play basketball because the rims are done. Grab a ball, grab a racket, hit against the wall. I mean, do whatever you can. Jog in place, jump rope. I do a lot of jump rope. Play with your kids, put on boxing gloves, do something, but don't get stuck at home. Netflix is great, but I just can't sit there for hours watching TV. I just can't. Last night I did. I watched Star Wars with my kids because they were excited about this movie, so I watched it.
Oh, Mitrovic just said, "Where am I?" All right, so
Toby Clark's rugby. I've never played rugby. In terms of hand-eye coordination, cricket really helps with tennis, hence why a lot of players like Ashley Barty play tennis and cricket.
Good knowledge drop. Who said that? Someone from India?
Toby Clark.
Okay, maybe not. But yeah, cricket, this is one sport that I should use, that I should take this time to actually learn something about. Cricketers are quite awesome athletes, but when I look at it, I don't know what's going on at all. I do know that there's
Where is Justin? I don't know. Where. Oh, he's here now.
Right here. Let's go. It's hard for me to sit down. She mentioned that last night they watched a movie, and I say they because I'm not included in that. They got the new Star Wars movie, and when I was a kid, in the late 70s, early 80s, we watched Star Wars. But as I got older, it's hard for me, given it Star Wars, to sit and watch anything. So they put it on last night. Within 10 minutes, I was up doing push-ups and curls with my weights and stuff, and I just had enough of it. So I got in bed at like 9 and they were watching the movie. I just can't sit for that long. I gotta go. I gotta motivate. So I think I did like 200 push-ups last night while they were watching Star Wars and did like 300 curls and then went to bed.
Gene says, my father was a professional cricket player, Justin. Awesome. I should watch cricket and learn about it. Wayne Chia said there could be higher suicide rates if they lose their jobs or business go bankrupt. Yeah, I mean, everyone's in that tough situation, I think. A lot of people in the United States, a lot of people around the world, but you got to look at it as the positive, I guess. I understand why they're making us stay home. I get it, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. For us, it's April 30th, so that's 25 days. New York is one of the hardest hit areas, which is why I don't think the U.S. Open will.
The U.S. Open's not going to happen.
There's no way. I read an article today where Janko Tipsarevic said, he's like, don't you remember when Uni Bouchard fell on her head and she sued the U.S. Open? Can you imagine if someone got sick, basically is what he's saying, while we're playing the U.S. Open? They're going to get sued. I can't imagine. Not only that, they're using it as a medical facility. So why would we put the U.S. Open?
Well, Tipsarevic is one of my all-time favorite players. I think he proceeded to be number 8 or 11 in the world at one point. Serbian player, fine young man. Always loved his glasses. But it's a good point by Tipsarevic. Eugenie Bouchard, if none of you remember, sued the U.S. Open, which is a shock to me why the U.S. Open continues to give her wild cards to play anyway. I think when someone sues somebody, such as, we've known coaches, Carla, that have coached individual junior players over the years, whether it's California, New York, Florida, that will take on a junior student. And, you got this sue-hungry parent. I'm just speaking from personal experience with a lot of coaches that have been through the same predicament. But you find this money-hungry or this fight-starting parent out there, and it's usually the parent by the way, or the athlete that never made it, that's got an expensive lifestyle, i.e. Eugenie Bouchard, who now just shows her no ass. She shows her ass, but it's just no ass. It's just like nothing.
There is no ass.
There is no
why
ass
she
there.
shows her ass. There's no ass. I can think of a million people that have better ass than her.
So her no ass that she shows in her lawsuit shows you the type of person that she is, and I don't want to disrespect the young lady. That's not what we do. But if my daughter showed her ass and sued the U.S. Open, I would say just okay. We gotta like start over from adolescence and re-grow you as a right lady, because the lady shit you missed the bus. But anyway, with I forgot what I was talking about now. I was thinking about Gabriella.
We're talking about what Janko Tipsarevic said.
Oh, yeah.
Wayne Chia just made a great point. He's like, what about if there was a second wave of this virus? You know, we don't know yet.
Well, I think where Wayne Chia is in Singapore, there has been a second wave. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it under control, and then now it's kind of not again? But again, I can't believe anything I read, because here it's all about one side left or one side right, and there's no statistics and everything in the middle. So your stats are better than what we see, because it's all presidential pro or presidential con, and it's all bullshit. So I'd rather go with your stat. But I thought that I heard or read, which may be untrue, that it was controlled in Singapore, where Wayne Chia respectively is. Much love, Wayne Chia. And then maybe it's been kind of locked down again. But he would know. He's on the front lines there, not me.
So what will happen with the French with the cancellation of 3 majors? Isn't France getting hit really hard right now too as well?
That's a good question.
I mean, why would we take a risk? Like, our son's supposed to leave June, right?
Yeah, he goes to the
And he just got a message yesterday from one of the guys that did his interview and said, you know, things might change. You might not leave in June. What does that tell you?
For those of you who don't know, our oldest son of 5 children was accepted to the United States Air Force Academy. And he's supposed to leave in June. However, some of the upper echelon there indicated it may be pushed back. Now, you can imagine if the United States military at the level of officers is potentially reconsidering a date for lieutenants to show up, it may be a little bit of a change to the U.S. Open. Speaking of the U.S. Open, though, I want to bring something up, and I'm going to tread carefully on this topic, really carefully, because we're in a really a big bind here as humanity. And the last thing I want to do is defame anyone or anything, because I think positive energy, positive vibes is what we need to emanate. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to slander anyone or anything, but I must bring something up simply because I did read this article. I read an article that Chris Evert, well, we all know Chris Evert is what did she win, like 18 majors or something? I forgot the number. No, Martina had 18. I forget. Anyway, she's one of the greatest of all time. In the game. I mean, that's a fact, right? But I read that Chris Evert was talking about how much tennis is doing for this pandemic. Also, some of the things that she is quantifying that tennis is doing so much for. Namely, the USTA facility, which is...
Ever had 18. Michael
okay, I guessed that right. Thank you, Michael Walker. And Michael Walker, I think, will agree with me on this. I think we've been here before, so I'm glad actually Michael Walker is here for this one. What's up, New York? Got a lot of respect for you guys up there. Always have. Especially the brothers anywhere. That story's not for YouTube, but the brothers have always helped me out in my life. Anyway, the USTA being turned into, or their Billie Jean King Center, at least some outer indoor courts are being turned into a field hospital. Her academy in Boca Raton, I think it's in Boca Raton.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure.
It is in Boca Raton.
And I think that's great. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. However, the only reason why I bring this up is I'm going to speak from some truth from people that I have known in the tennis world for the past, I've been coaching for 20 years?
Hi, Rajesh.
Is it 20 years now?
I think so.
I've been coaching for around 20 years. I have been to coaching seminars amongst multiple different organizations and sat in them and debated with people. And I always get this, it's not anything super bad, but when a common conversation comes up about Chris Evert, everybody, being coaches, the gist of coaches are good people and they're humble and they're not going to defame anyone.
Hi, this guy.
But what tends to occur when Chris Everett's name comes up, and again, I'll keep it names out. Doesn't matter anyway. I've heard it from you, Carla, before we even met when you knew Chris Evert.
Mm-hmm.
She's not very approachable. She's kind of snooty. And these aren't my words. I've never met her in my life. But I'm telling you what I've heard from at least 30 or 40 other coaches and players. That, she's a great player. Wish her best. But I think she hangs out with the most stuck-up people in Aspen, Colorado. I've heard that. I don't even know if she has a place in Aspen. I just heard it. Not that it matters. Good for Aspen. I love the ride out there. But I've just heard that she's not approachable. If you don't have big things to get on her plate, then she's not going to interest you. She doesn't have the time for you. She turns her nose up. I don't know. All I'm saying is that I hope that this narrative that we are dealing with, this pandemic, I hope that maybe outside of her just talking about what tennis is doing, I hope that maybe she does more for the game than what I have been told over the years that she does. Talk to everyone, deal with everyone, look at everyone's problems, and not just the select few that you might know because of a network. Look at everyone, look at all the players.
Michael Walker said, "Ask Greg Norman about Chris Evert." Why do you say that?
So Greg Norman's a golfer, one of the best of all time, the Shark.
Oh, weren't they married?
I don't know.
Wasn't she married to a golfer?
I don't know.
No, she was married to. Oh, I forgot. She was married to a golfer, I thought.
So look, I bring this. I bring this not up. I bring this up to motivate. Not that Chris Everett.
So Mitrovic said, "Why she must be available to all? Why must she be available to all?"
Well, if you're a steward of the game, in which we look on our business card, we have tennis, the sport of fitness, fun, and friendships. Look, let's tell you a situation Carla and I were in yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days ago we're out. Okay. Two days ago we're out at the local tennis courts, and there were some children that came down, and one of them had a broken string in their tennis racket. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they stopped playing, and I mentioned to the young man, I was like, I have a racket you can use because you have a broken string, and I have a whole bag full of them. Would you like to use my racket? Well, the mother and son, we didn't know them, and we were leaving the courts to keep in our space. And, no, it's okay. And I get there was some uneasiness because they didn't want to grab a racket with the grip, given what we're going through. You understand? So I understood that. I get it. I didn't, beat a dead horse. So sorry that you don't want to use it, but have fun. And nonetheless, we left. I came home that night, and we have 5 children, and I have a whole wall full of rackets. I mean, I got like 60 rackets. Some of them strong, some of them unstrung. I can redo them, whatever. I can do it, whatever. So I came home, and I couldn't stop thinking about the children that were there with their mother, and one of the children didn't have a racket to use. So I'm thinking, I get home, and I'm like, geez, I've got a wall full of rackets. I'm going to get a racket for this young group of people, and they're vacationing here. So I'm gonna make sure I stay out the courts until they get there, and I'm going to give this young man a racket. So they come down to the tennis courts. I have a racket in my bag, which I put in the bag for them. It was one of my daughter's oldest ones that she's outgrown. They come walking down the hill. I saw the kid with the broken string, and I said, hey, stop right there. I got a present for you. I got the racket. Pretty nice racket, by the way. Not a cheap one either. A good racket, a solid junior racket. And I got the racket, and I gave him the racket. He was the happiest kid in the world. Mother was like, thank you so much. I've been so stressed out. This is what I needed. Blah, 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 blah. Moral of the story is, I don't see Chris Evert doing that. I see Chris Evert doing that to people at her Boca Raton club, and I see Chris Evert.
Maybe she's seen enough tennis for life. Well, she should know.
Maybe.
First of all, I've met her. But her brother is an a-hole too. I've met him. He's the one that rated me. I even played tennis where she trained as a child. Met her dad. Her dad obviously passed away a long time ago. You would think coming from that background that she would understand more. I feel like someone like Martina Navratilova you can approach.
Absolutely.
She would try to help. Try to maybe put more organizations, more something like someone like Novak Djokovic would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Chris Evert is about the money. You go to her camp, it's very expensive. The neighborhood that is in, the people that live around there, very expensive. I know. I live like about 30 minutes from there, and my coach would take me over there to that camp there. She's very snooty. I met her when I was a kid. Very, very snooty. I've met many other commentators, and they're really down to earth. What's her name? Carrillo? Really sweet lady. You could just tell Chris Evert thinks that she is the best.
Yeah, and you can get again. This isn't meant to defame.
She's plastic in her face, and she's plastic in her heart too.
You can hear this ad nauseum from a bunch of different people. No tennis pro or no tennis coach is going to sit there and blaspheme anybody, and that's not what we're trying to do. But the proof is, not even proof, but I guess the topic of discussion is we have heard this from numerous coaches at many levels, numerous players at numerous levels, and those players that have even been interviewed by
Djokovic's good.
by the person. What about Hanchukova?
Yeah, she's good.
I
like when she talks. Yeah, very, very well said. Maddox Sands seems sweet. Yep, and she communicates with other people. There's nothing wrong with
Maddox Sands is great.
There's nothing wrong with you being stuck up, but she is one of the biggest major winners. She's supposed to be the American, what most Americans look up to. She was the it girl in the 80s, right? 70s, 80s.
Yeah,
have we had a big, well, now we do. Yes, Serena's bigger than her. Yeah, much bigger than her. Thank God.
Yeah, and look, I know I know sometimes we look at Serena as being kind of someone that'll blow up, and she has done that a lot as of late. But Serena overall is really a sweet girl. Again, her court conduct has kind of deviated from the norm the latter part of her career, but Serena's all in all. I mean, you've met.
She's a very approachable girl.
Yeah, really approachable.
Very approachable. Sharapova never tried to be the warm type. She never tried to play that role. I think Chris Evert always tried to play that sweet, down to earth, next door girl. Sharapova from the beginning, she is who she is. She's cold. That's the way I am. I'm here to win. I'm not here to make friends. She made that pretty well known to everybody. Navratilova won Grand Slams at 49 years old, and that is astonishing. Doubles. Yes, I do. I love watching Martina Navratilova. I feel like it's, she's been through a lot in her life. I think she had a defect from her country. I don't remember exactly, but she's been through a lot. She does not get along too well with Graf. Who doesn't?
Navratilova?
Probably ever. Graf is an introvert and not very warm. Yeah, and Graf made that known from the beginning too. She wasn't very warm. Graf was never warm, never tried to please people. It was about what she can accomplish. She made that known from the beginning. She wasn't fake.
Yeah, Graf was the consummate person trying to destroy everyone, and she was focused in that. So I understand that aspect of it, but I don't think Graf would be characterized the same way today, right? She is running an academy.
She is sweet, yeah. And Davenport, I've met personally. Someone asked, what about Davenport? The sweetest girl you can meet.
Davenport's taller than me. Been around her. She's tall. What is she, 6'2"? How tall is Davenport?
Probably.
I think I looked up at her a little bit.
Venus is not warm. No, maybe now she's warmer. I met her. I never liked her when I met her. I liked her sister. What about double tennis? Do you think it's underrated? Doubles? Like doubles? I think it is underrated. It's tough to play doubles.
Doubles is an amazing sport.
You have to really know what you're doing. You got to really think ahead of time. I mean, the ball's coming faster at you. You have a partner that you got to work with. You got to be in sync. Doubles is tough.
One of the fundamental differences in playing the singles court versus the doubles court is there's an old saying in doubles, it's down the middle solves the riddle, right? Mm-hmm. So as in tennis, we're trying to, or the singles court, we're trying to move our opponent, take the open court, go back behind them, bring them in, lob them, etc. It's a little bit different in the doubles. You're trying to close the court in the center and then go wide or go up the center as a means to an end. So it's a different strategic kind of setup altogether. Mm-hmm. Personally, I love to play doubles, play it well, especially with Carla during mixed doubles. But let's say, Carla, you and I play mixed doubles against a team that has always played mixed doubles at a high level. Let's say we play a men's and women's open tournament. So rating out the door, no 4-5, 5-0, nothing, just open. And we play a man and a woman who have played together for at least a few years in a lot of tournaments. We're going to lose no matter how much better we are in the singles court to them because they know the aspects of their joint game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could lose to some big guys that have played doubles like a lot, and they know what they're doing. Look, when we play my dad and Kenny, they know how to play doubles. They're and it's tough. Don't get this wrong. They're not the fittest. They're older, but yet they know what they're doing on the court.
Yeah, they know where they hit. They know their spots, and then they know how to adjust. So even though we can go out on the singles court and destroy them in singles, like 0-0 or something, on the doubles court, it's very possible that we lose. So,
guys, what do you think about Nicole Vidasova? Do you remember her? She was so good, but unfortunately, her career went down pretty quickly. She decided to quit tennis at a very young age, get married to, like you said, Rada Stepanek, got divorced and got back together. I think that was the worst decision of her life. She should have kept playing tennis.
Okay,
and what the hell did she see in that dude?
Who busted out Radek Stepanek? You did?
That was one ugly ass dude.
I like Radek. Okay.
Ugly.
Can anyone tell me the brand or the name or the brand name of his racket that he used for a while? Did he have like some type of odd shaped racket with like kind of like a weird shape to it? Mm-hmm. Did he have like a...
I don't remember. I think so. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, didn't Navratilova as well have like a weird shaped racket for a while? Didn't Navratilova have like some weird multi-leveled racket for a while?
I don't remember. One of you guys can look that up.
Did not Martina Navratilova have a weird shaped racket, and then Radek Stepanek as well have a weird shaped racket? Are they from the same country? Stepanek is from where? Martina's originally from Czechoslovakia, played for the U.S.
I think Vidasova was also Czech, if I'm not wrong.
So Navratilova was Czech or Yugoslavian?
I thought it didn't.
Was she Yugoslavian? Geez, one of the two, right?
He's not ugly. but him over a tennis career. He is ugly.
No,
he
he's
was
not.
ugly.
I like Ray Deck. I like Ray Deck.
Let me show you a picture of that guy smiling. That guy is ugly.
I like Ray Deck.
I'm sorry. The girl that he got was very beautiful. I remember when they showed her.
Because he's not ugly. Ugly dudes don't get to find girls.
They showed her. Yeah, they do. I can name a lot of rock stars that are ugly.
Give me one ugly dude that's got a hot girl.
The guy from well, first of all, you got Mike what's his name? Rolling Stones. Mike what is his name?
Rolling Stones? You talking about Mick Jagger?
Yeah, that's one ugly ass dude. And all the girls he get, pretty. Another guy that's ugly, Billy Idol. Ugly.
You're talking about multi-platinum best rock stars of all time. You're talking about Radek Stepanek, so your concept
He's ugly.
is off.
Should I show you his picture,
No,
guys?
Radek Stepanek's a beast.
Oh my god.
Hey, he is one heck of a tennis player.
Okay.
Can anyone answer though? Are Radek Stepanek and Martina Navratilova
Sukova Navratilova, Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
He's hung like horse.
Oh, he's hung like a horse. Let's go.
Money.
All right, there you go.
Maybe don't show the picture, please, and thank you, Carla. Mark Anthony. Ugly.
What?
Ugly.
I don't even know who Mark Anthony is.
He was married to Jennifer Lopez. I'm like, what the hell it was? Well, I'm like, what the hell was she thinking?
Wait a minute. Didn't he sing a really good song, though? What was the song Mark Anthony sang?
I don't know, but Hitchhiker says he had a custom Bosworth racket.
There it is. Who got that?
Hitchhiker.
Send them. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. See, the thing is, she shouldn't have chosen his career over him. She should have kept playing and then, kept doing well and then got married to him. And whatever, because they got divorced and got married again. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so Hitchhiker just mentioned Bosworth rackets. Can anyone name any more pros that played with a Bosworth racket at some point during their career? Jamie Connors. PCS Stringing says yes, both are Czech.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Eric Sir John said, well said. I'm so sorry.
What's the name there?
PC Stringing.
PC Stringing. Is he a racket stringer?
I don't know. Are you a racket stringer?
I don't know. So let's communicate. I love the string. If I mention stringing on this channel with this, everybody just tunes out. But if you're a stringer, let's talk.
And like David said, the reality is you can be ugly as hell, but if you got money, girls don't care. Some girls. He said yes, he's a racket stringer.
Good. If you have a channel, I'll definitely subscribe to it. Been stringing my entire life since I was a very young boy. Love it. Have a passion for it. But let's stay in touch for sure. And thank you for your comment. Love stringers. We don't get paid enough, but we do it because we like it. And that's why I wanted to give him a shout out. What's his name again? PS Stringing?
PS Stringing.
Much love, bro. I feel your finger pain. Believe me. All right. Real quickly, here's an interesting statistic. Simona Halep and Novak Djokovic will be the first champions of Wimbledon for 2 straight years without having to have played it.
Come on. You really think they really feel that? Yeah. Come on. Do you really think that Djokovic and Halep think, oh, at least I'm a champion for the 2 next... Come on. They don't think that way. It sucks for them. I read where Mats Wilander said Djokovic is the biggest loser this year because he was trying to break a record. We all know he was hot. He was dominating tennis. And now he's got to wait another year. Because I really, really doubt that we'll have any tennis this year. Really doubt it. The French Federation would be idiots if they put that French Open. The U.S. Open would be idiots if they let that slam happen. Idiots.
Yeah, well, the reason why Novak Djokovic is the biggest loser, in my opinion, is because he was hot. Not to say he's not going to be hot once we get tennis again, but his level of heat was quite hot, like stepping on the sun for the first time. Hot. So he was on fire, and now there is that kind of huge medical timeout, but the medical timeout needed is not because of him, it's because of what we're all going through. So hopefully he doesn't get too cold. I don't think he will. I think he's been playing pots and pans tennis with skillets with his buddies and family. So
you think the break is good for him, Tomas? I don't think so. I think I don't know that the break is good for him. It kind of put him on pause. I think it helps a lot of other people. I think it might surprise us. We might be surprised next year.
I truly think the biggest losers are the youngest guys, though. I know you can say Roger Federer's a huge loser because he's old, and the time is not going to help him. His only chance was Wimbledon this year for his last one, whatever. I've been getting drilled here being a Roger Federer fan for the past year and a half, or not, we started the show a year and a half ago, but for the past, say, 6 months, finally just saying, okay, if you're down 7-point match points to Tennis Sandgren, you lose to Djokovic, being able to serve on your racket at Wimbledon, you lose to John Millman at the U.S. Open, almost lost to him again. you're not going to win one anyway.
I
So I don't think it hurts
I
Roger
agree with
Federer.
David that break is good for Fed and Nadal. I agree. It benefits the next gen. Absolutely,
Yeah,
Alex. It does benefit the next gen.
The reason why I think it hurts the next generation, which again, how many next gens are there going to be? We've had 4 of them already. You know, we went from the next gen. I think this young Italian kid, Yannick Sinner, has a good shot. But I've already been through the Borna Choriches. I'm still going through the TMs.
They won't be there.
The
There is no more
Zverevs,
next gen.
the Kyrgioses, the Choriches, etc. The list goes on. So I'm tired of the next gen because it's always the next and the next and the next gen.
Let's just say they're going to be very busy next year. They're going to be very busy next year.
My projection is that eventually there's going to be a new 17 or 18-year-old not involved in any of this next gen hocus pocus. They're just going to bust up on the scene and they're going to start winning matches. And they're going to be like, whoa, where did this kid come from?
I'll make a bet that Djokovic does not win the Australian Open next year.
Okay, someone want to take her on the bet?
I'll make that bet. I think that it would have been good for him to keep playing. He was hot. He was dominating. It makes you stop being hungry for a second because right now you're worried about other things. I heard he's even trying to help players financially that are hurting.
Why though? Why do
You'll take that? Okay, David.
What?
He'll take that bet.
What bet? She's in?
He's in.
All right, so the bet is on the table. You better mark this down. I know David won't forget. What's up, Fresno? So what you have just done is accepted a bet with Carla. Here's how this will go. The Australian Open will take place, hopefully in January of next year. All hopes that is what will occur. So if Novak Djokovic wins the Australian Open, Carla, you must do on this show whatever David Bullock says, without exception, unless it's too terribly revealing. But Carla has been there and done that. She's not scared. Let's go. However, on the flip side of that, Mr. Bullock, Davey, what's up, Fresno, West Coast? Out there, if she wins and Novak Djokovic does not win, we will figure something out. I know Ethan Diaz had a bet with you, Carla, that you won. He sent homemade cookies for the kids, even though I'm not a proponent of the cookies. I don't like cookies. I think they're junk foods. My kids are going to get stronger and more ripped up eating cookies, but that's cool. I get it. However, if she does win, she will name something for you to do. I'm still too stupid to figure out how to patch someone in on a video. I'm too
We can
dumb.
figure it out.
But we'll figure something out. And David Bullock, I think his profile picture, he's got like a Nike headband
That's
on.
okay.
Federer style, right?
Yeah, Serena's not done. I agree with Michael Walker. Serena Williams will come back with her. I've seen her. Actually, she's starting to look better. So this might be good that she's at home. You know what I mean? Getting in shape. For her, she needs to get in shape. That's the key for her to win. Get in shape.
Yeah.
And I think she will do it. I think we will see her win one more. The break helps some people, in my opinion.
She really, in my opinion, I will be heartbroken if she doesn't win
Carla,
two more.
you will have to wear a sign on her chest that says Djokovic is the GOAT. Sure, and what are you going to wear? I love Nadal?
But David, if you go back to one of our shows last year, she had a bet, I think, with Rajesh Kumar, I think. What's up, Rajesh? Love you, bro. Family right there. She had a bet, I think it was with Rajesh, and it was the same type of thing. And Carla painted her, she used like non-infectious ink and markers that wouldn't hurt her skin. But she had Djokovic all over her face, all over her chest. I had like a not skimpy, but like tight-fitting white t-shirt. And I put Djokovic all over it. So she's done this before.
But he says I have to say he's the GOAT.
She's done that before. I think you had that written on your face.
Yeah, and no, I didn't have that. But David, I guess you're going to have to say I love Nadal. Something.
It will be involved. And by the way, you're in Fresno. My oldest son will be in Colorado in June. Maybe a shift because of this, but I might make a stop at Fresno.
Toby Clark says, I think the reason why there's no WTA Next Gen is because the young girls with Osaka, Andreescu, Barty already started to dominate slams.
Concur with that. It's a good statement.
Yeah.
That's a good statement. If you had to look at a big three in tennis right now, wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
I mean, in essence, I guess Osaka's kind of falling off the map with excessive video gaming and rap
stars.
That's
okay. She can video game. Well, what she's on, whatever.
Yeah, she's got plenty of stuff to do right now.
Plenty of stuff to do right now. Yeah.
All right. I had a lot of.
So PC String said back to Bosworth for a moment. Few pros played with the actual Bosworth frame, but many pros have consulted with Bosworth and have had their frames customized, tweaked by Warren and his or his employees. By the way, Fresno is in California, not Colorado. Yes.
No, I understand.
No, we know that. Yeah.
I'm from California.
He's from California.
I'm born and raised there.
Yeah.
So because Colorado Springs isn't terribly far from the West Coast, being that I'm on the southeastern aspect of the United States, yeah, I get it. Good knowledge drop. I think that came out wrong, but yeah, I'm from there. So I think my father was actually in Sacramento not long ago, and he has a place out west there still, but lives here currently still in Alabama. So yeah,
Girls do become great earlier. Great.
so, but back to PS stringing for a minute. Great knowledge drop on the Bosworth. The Bosworth, some of the rackets, if you find them, are quite valuable. Quite valuable to say the least. I was at a garage sale not terribly long ago. I think it's been about a year or two ago, and found just a vintage Bosworth carrying bag. Not even the racket in it. The racket wasn't in there. It was just the carrying bag, and I think I sold it on eBay for like $100. But anyway, that's another hustle. I think the USPTA coaches and crew are doing kind of a webinar right now with all the coaches down and not being able to coach so much, and have been innovative in a sense of how to kind of relay to tennis coaches what better or what are your ideas for a source of secondary income when you don't coach. I would implore anyone out there, if there's a garage sale out there or a thrift store or something.
Nobody's going anywhere right now.
But that's a good way when times are tough to put more money in your pocket. Anyway, but great knowledge drop on the Bosworth. Bosworth was a more customary company, I think, for quite a while, and I think they were more mainstream. But the big hitters, Prince's, and Prince went through some ups and downs too. I've always been fond of Prince stringing machines, from the original 1000 Neos to the Neos 1500. I have one of those. I have a Gamma machine. I also have a Babolat Star 5 machine. So there's a lot of machines that we have here at 5K Tennis. But I must say that the Prince Neos 1500 is probably my most comfortable to string on. The two mount or 4-point mounting system versus the 6. I find it very comfortable, and I can move pretty quickly on it. The 6-point, love it, great. The Babolats and the Gammas, the cradle setup. But sometimes I make a stupid mistake dealing with my 5 kids, and I'll wrap a string around one of the arms, just not paying attention. Running here, checking dinner, coming back, and I've wrapped a string around one of the cradles. I get down with the racket, and I can't pull it off because I got the damn. Never mind, I was getting off on some stringer tangent. But nonetheless, I make this stupid mistake sometimes on a 6-point, just not thinking, doing too much. So I prefer my 4-mount Neos 1500 with the Wise 2086 tension head.
Anyways,
let's go!
Are we ready?
He'll be the only one that cares about that statement.
Are we ready to play?
All right, we ready for tennis trivia?
Novak has donated Nadal Foundation money to help Spain help fight.
Yes, I did see this. Who said that?
Sinisa M.
Okay, how do you say that?
Sinisa
M?
Mitrovic. I'm hungry, but I still can't eat a whole pig.
All right. Look, whoever said that about the Djokovic donating should get props, because I should have written that in there, and I didn't. But I know, Rafael Nadal and Djokovic aren't probably the best of friends off the court. I'm assuming so, and maybe that's just WWE wrestling script. But I don't think.
No, I think they respect each other enough to help each other's organizations and stuff.
Well, yeah, and I know that this occurred, and I think that Rafael Nadal took a step out to say that he was extremely thankful, etc., for this donation. So am I right or wrong?
PC Stringing said, what did you say about the machines? Oh, boy.
What is it?
He said, what did you say about the machines? He loves Prince Neo's 1500 machine.
Well, we have 3 stringing machines. If you ever want to text me, just from a stringer standpoint, my cellular number, I don't know where you're located, but my cellular number is 251-753-0950. That's a U.S. number. A lot of people will tune this out, and I don't want to bore people. Again, you don't bore me. I'm all over it. I would do just a video about stringing. Maybe we can come together on it. Food for thought, right? But we have multiple stringing machines. Babolat Star 5, a Gamma Progression 2, which is a tabletop with a mount that we can move on a stand. And then I have a Prince Neos 1500 that's a lockout. But as long as I take into consideration that I know my lockout parameters and the percentage of tension I'm going to lose upon locking it out, what is it, about 10% per 10 pounds or something like that?
The Tennis Alley said Prince and Gamma both have good machines. So
yeah.
Are you another stringer?
So we got another stringer. Let's go. So again, any stringer out there that wants to come together and do something while we're locked up, basically on stringing, let me know. I'll be happy to do it. I don't have any software, a bunch of fancy equipment in terms to make that happen. I just have a cell phone and multiple stringing machines. But let me know. We can do something about it. I think that every tennis player at any level that enjoys it can not only benefit keeping money in their pocket by stringing their own rackets, but can actually learn a lot more about the game and how to play the game a little bit better. How to control shots a little bit more by adding tension, how to attain a little bit more power, yet losing consistency or control with less. and etc. I've tried to do a lot of videos on that, and it's just no play. So anyway, even though I enjoy it, I realize that not many others do.
Mm-hmm.
See, she's like, anyway, I love it though. But again,
is Gamma from Gamma Gut from the 80s?
Is what?
Michael Walker asks, is Gamma from Gamma Gut from the 80s?
Gamma synthetic gut has been a string on the market since I was born into the game, if I remember
so the
correctly.
question is, the answer is yes.
Yeah, like the Gamma machine. Gamma is a company that makes nets and tools, and they've been around since I was very young and before. So
Yep.
All right, is everyone ready to play the 5K tennis trivia game? Yes or no?
Are we ready to play? Are we ready to play? Yes.
This one will be deep. It's going to encompass 25 questions and one bonus question.
By the way, to those of you that won,
I'm going to get it. Go ahead.
I got Furzy.
Yeah, update them on the prizes.
Furzy, I don't think he's on today, but I will send you your string out on Monday. My daughter decided to write on all the envelopes I had. Alex Cuyar, I will send you the Whitex hat. I don't know if you're on. I don't think so. And Wildlife One, I will send you out the shirt. Let's see. The Tennis Alley said, I'll shoot you guys an email. We can do something collaborative for stringing. Okay? Yeah. I'll put my email here. It's 5ktennis@mail.com. And I always check my email. And then let's go. Yeah. See why? What? Okay, thanks for the update. Oh, okay, Alex, you are on. Okay, yeah, I'll send it out. My daughter decided to write in all my manila envelopes, so I have to go to the store and get it. Put it in there.
And for the other stringers out there, again, I know you see on my wall the company Whitex Strings, etc. Again, we don't do that as a pitch for the company for any type of economic gain. Ivor Savage owns the company. He's a certified coach and a really good coach at that. He's on the, well, I guess you could say the Atlantic Southeast, Savannah, Georgia area, etc. But he has really good stuff. And relatively new to the game. Most companies have been, around for, decades. He's been around for almost that. But a really good guy and makes it really personal. So we'll talk about more on that moving forward so we don't bore everyone with the stringing, even though I love it. All right, 5K tennis trivia. Here we go. Is everybody ready to play? Now, we cannot control people have different internet speeds. Okay?
I can't, no.
And we can't control that.
No, and I'll just take the first two. First two like I always do.
Yeah, so how we do this is we're going to take the first two answers that pops up and score the according points. Again, our internet system sucks. I need to touch my phone just so if it shuts off.
Sanga's ugly, yes.
Okay, I got to touch my phone. All right, I think I touched it. I have to touch the screen so it won't black out. All right, so we're going to ask 25 questions with one bonus. Now, the first 10 questions will be worth 1 point.
This guy said, it's 9 days of lockdown, but it feels like day 900.
Let's go.
I'm sure it's going to feel like that for me, too.
I can't wait to do some streaming stuff with these guys. Can't wait. I don't know how it's going to work.
Michael said, how about the first three? Sure, we can do the first three.
What's the first three?
First three people.
Okay, first three. We'll take Michael Walker's deal.
All right.
Maybe they got the slower service up there at the epicenter of what we're
Shane,
dealing
add
with.
1-0 to first two, please. 20.
All right. So, a couple things just to start off. We're going to take the first three. Thank Michael Walker for that. That'll give you more opportunities. What's up? We're going to have one bonus question. Each of the first 10 questions worth 1 point. The second 10 questions worth 2 points. The last 5 questions, 3 points, and the bonus question, 5 points.
And remember, guys, whatever you see yourselves first, and our screen, it shows us by time.
Now, about the prizes, we're going to do a prize today. After today, we'll see what we're going to do moving forward. I know that we have to send some Whitex strings to somebody, a couple sets, a Whitex hat to somebody, and then we're doing a 5K tennis shirt to someone else, and this will be on Monday. So sometimes when we get into all the shipping, sometimes the shipping kind of taxes up a bit, etc. So the next show, I'm not sure if we'll do a prize yet. I got to see how much we got to put out on shipping on Monday morning. But no worries. Today there will be a prize. There is a donation or contribution spot on the bottom of our description field. We don't ask for it, but when we do these contests, sometimes we're $60, $70 into shipping plus the prizes come when we ship them. But neither here nor there. I'm not asking. I'm just saying. All right, we ready to go?
Yep, ready to go.
All right, question number 1 worth 1 point. The topic is science and weather. So Carla is going to show you a picture, and I am going to read a definition while she shows you the picture, and you're going to tell me what this is. Now, be careful, because there's multiple names for this, and it's site-specific. Are you ready to go? You got the picture?
Getting you ready.
Science and weather. Once you get the picture, I'll read the definition.
All righty.
Now, listen to the definition before you just answer. Because you're not going to get a chance for 2 answers. It's your first answer. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Show the picture. This is a tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. This is a tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. Be careful of the name because the names of these storms vary upon its location. The tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. What's the name of that? Got it?
I know, I remember. One person got it so far.
One person. 2.
And I'm waiting for.
We're waiting for a third one.
I'm not gonna say what the answer is.
There you go. Got it.
Got it. All
3
right.
are in. 3 are in.
All right. So it was Typhoon. PCS Stringing got it. This guy got it. This guy 1000, and Gene Schwartz got it. Those were the first 3.
Now, I did the weather because we are about to enter hurricane season here in the Gulf of Mexico, and if you follow this channel for a while, I will drag Carla out in the howling wind and freaking hold on, put belts on posts, whatever. But just to classify that, a typhoon is in the area, what was it, Western Pacific, Asian area. You have the hurricane that happens in the Atlantic Basin, and then you have a cyclone, which I think happens in the Southern Hemisphere. So great job of those that got that. All right, question number 2. You got your points done?
Mm-hmm.
Worth 1 point. Carla has the question. This involves tennis. Let's go.
Who did Martina Navratilova beat for her last single Grand Slam title? Who did Martina Navratilova beat for her last single Grand Slam title?
Let's get down. Nice lady, too. Nice lady she beat. Good athlete. Negative, Ghost Rider. All right. Tricky, man. Someone got it? No?
Don't say who.
Yeah. Keeping it cool. Keeping it cool. Oh, you got 1. Oh, got 2. There you go. You got it. You got it.
Alex got it. Michael Walker got it. And PC Stringing. It was Zena Garrison.
Let's go, Zena.
1990.
She's a super cool lady, too, right?
Mm-hmm. I met her. She used to, I used to bother her for autographs. Yeah.
Yeah, she's super cool.
All right, so let me write that down. Michael got 1. Alex got 1.
Let's go. Stringer's making some noise in here.
Couillard.
Everybody calls us Stringers dorks.
And
that's all
PC
right.
Stringing got another point. All right.
All right, question number 3. Oh, don't show them that. Question number 3. Carla's going to show you a picture, and you are going to tell us what the logo is. This is a logo.
What's up, Savage?
What's up, V Savage? This is a logo. This is a logo. What is the company that carries this logo? You ready? Go. Getting it? I gotta touch my phone screen because it'll cut off.
I already did.
Oh, you touched the screen?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
1, 2, 3. All right, so we got Tomas, V Savage, and Sir John. Those are the first 3.
Let's get down.
Tomas, Savage, and Sir John.
It's not every day you get to tune into a YouTube channel where the people doing it gotta keep touching their cell phone so it doesn't show off.
Oh, yeah.
We got a big time budget up in here. Let's go. What question are we on?
Sir John.
Question number 4, you got it.
You got 1 point. All right.
All right, question number 4. The topic is unscrambled tennis. We're going to show you a word that is related to tennis, and you're going to unscramble it. I think Carla has that one, right? Don't show them that yet. Because we had someone that zoomed
Someone
in.
Piritic says, I'm damn Italian and visited a Ferrari factory.
Let's get down. But Piritic, are you in India?
No, he's not in India.
Oh, he's in Morocco.
France.
He's in Morocco.
France. I thought France.
I thought he said Morocco.
France.
Okay, show him that. I thought he was in Morocco. All right, here we go. Tennis related. What's the word? Your shit lags so far behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Let's go. I think it's because you're on the house internet.
That's okay. I'm not
Internet
with Tennis Alley.
sucks so bad.
It is single, Sir John and V Savage. So
V Savage touchdown just started to make noise
We got
right off
Tennis
the bat.
Alley, Sir John, and V Savage. It was singles, so let's add the points. One for you.
Macho
one
Man Randy
for
Savage.
you, and we got Tennis Alley now who has a point.
All right, so we're on question number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 5. Carla's going to show you a picture of a flag, and we want to know the country.
He said, I coach. I better be able to spell, said the Tennis Alley.
There you go. Keep it up.
Someone said, I'm on fire, Sir John. And V Savage said, shaka.
Boom, shaka, laka, boom.
These guys are funny.
Let's get down. Let's go. Talk about no action on the court. We got action right here. Let's go. Woo! Ric Flair.
You just sounded like Ric Flair.
Macho Man Randy Savage, V Savage. All right, you ready? You got to show them the flag.
Oh.
Lack of preparation. Not listening. Here we go. Carla's going to show you a flag. Name the country. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They got it?
Let's see if anybody got it. Let's see. Nope.
You might have to show that one again.
Hold on, I'll see. Let's see. Nope. And I'll go back again if nobody gets it.
Here you might have to show.
Nope.
Yeah, I had trouble with that one too. I had to look that one up myself. So, no problem.
All right, here we go again.
And not everyone will answer every question either. I mean, some questions go, on trivia games. No one got it?
Let me see.
It's going to be tough.
All right, we got.
You got it? You got dos?
Hold on, I only got one person that got it.
Dos would be the official language, or dos would be a word in the language of the country.
No, it wouldn't.
Not there? Oh, it's a different one?
Yeah. No, they don't speak Spanish there. They speak English, but Creole.
Okay. Creole.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we good to go? One's only, right?
Yeah,
It's been enough time.
At the.
It's been enough time.
Heritage
Okay,
and
you got it.
Hitchhiker.
Okay,
All right, I got the 3. It is Belize, where I was raised.
She was raised in Belize. That's why she got the flag. That was her question.
So we got the first person. Very good for you for answering it. You were alone, Alex Couillard, and then it became Heritage and Hitchhiker. It is
Houston, make some noise.
It is Belize. So
Get
let me
down.
add the points. Alex got 1. Heritage, first one he answers, got 1, and Hitchhiker, first one he answers.
Let's go, Hitchhiker.
1.
Genius. All right, question number 6. The category is called My Friend Pat. My Friend Pat. There used to be a Saturday Night Live skit where there was a Pat there. Never could quite figure out Pat. So I thought about Pat. So My Friend Pat is the category.
Did anyone ever say you look like Woody Harrelson?
I've heard that before. I have. I've heard that before.
I used to have a crush on Woody Harrelson when I was a kid.
You got the real deal right here. Get ready. Had a crush on him. You got me.
Except he's got hair, so.
You told me to cut my hair. I shaved it off.
But he has hair. Like, he doesn't have, like, the bald spots that,
I used to have hair to my butt.
When we watch White Man. What?
I used to have hair down to my butt.
Oh, you used to
I used to have hair all the way down to my butt.
When we watch White Man Can't Jump, it reminded us of Justin.
And that is a true story because, again, I use my own self and not even joking about it.
Someone said Patty Schneider is the answer.
But no. Okay. Anyway, so the category is My Friend Pat. Now the question, the word Pat is because I'm going to read you a definition, and the word you are looking for has the word Pat in it. So Pat isn't necessarily a noun in this situation, a name. It's actually a word like pat on the back or something. That's going to be inside the definition that I read you. Mm-hmm. Understandable?
Yeah.
What you laughing at?
He said a young Woody Harrelson.
I'm older than dirt. I'm old. Can't even get out of bed anymore unless I hobble. I get warmed up though. All right, question number 6. This word, that will be the definition that I ask.
You guys are already guessing and you don't even know the word yet.
And remember, it's too bad because those that are guessing that haven't waited for the word, that's their only guess. So you're out of this question.
No, don't say that.
Well, on Jeopardy, do they go, okay, well, wait a minute. Hold up, bro. Hold up. I think it's this now. They're like, no, you're out. Okay. Anyway, wait till the question's read. Here we go. All right. I'm going to read you a definition, and I want you to tell me the word with pat in it. Here we go. The definition is lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. The definition is lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. Got it? The lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. What is the word that has pat in it?
It has to be exactly this one.
Has
right?
to be the word.
Not this one, right?
Oh, that'll work too. Yes, that's fine. You already got it.
Well, no.
Either,
okay, so
yeah.
Sir John, Peritich, and Tomas got it. It's apathy or apathetic. Yeah. So Sir John, Peritich, and Tomas got it. So that's 1 point for each of you guys.
Give them a score update.
1 point here. Peritich is 1 point here, and then Tomas 1 point here. So far, it's PC Stringing has 2 points. This guy has 1 point. Gene Schwartz has 1 point. Michael Walker has 1 point. Alex Cuella has 2 points. Tomas has 2 points. Savage has 2 points. Sir John has 2 points. Tennis Alley has 1 point. Peritich has 2 points, and Hitchhiker has 1 point. And yes, apathetic works, but also I took that. I took that already.
Yeah,
but I already got my first 3. Yes, Carterry. That's old news. Wimbledon is canceled. We talked about that in a few shows.
Yeah, we talked about that like past 5, I think.
Yeah.
4 or 5 shows.
Can we have more tennis questions that Buck Collins could answer? We will.
We will. But the thing that we try to do is there's people that that's a great question.
Even if it's spelled wrong, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Even if it's spelled wrong, yeah.
So what we try to do, because we've done this a couple times now, is try to make it where it's not just tennis questions, because some people that watch aren't super hardcore fans. They're just more fans of being positive and communicating. So they may not know all the tennis questions, but there's plenty of them in there. But we wanted to make it even for every level of fan.
And the only reason I said that spelling doesn't matter is because some of these guys don't speak English.
Yeah, they're translating.
English, so we got to be fair.
All right, question number 7. Carla's going to show a picture, and you're going to tell us who this is. Okay? Carla's going to show a picture, and you are going to tell us who this is. You ready to go?
Here we go.
Lightly.
Look at him concentrating on that stroke. Looks like he was lefty, too.
Good player.
Yeah. Look at the shorts.
I had some of those.
My dad did, too.
And got a little tight up there. You stretch out for one. You're like, ugh, my shorts just stopped me.
Sir John. All right, Michael got it. It's Vilas. Sir John got it. And Carterry got it.
Let's go. All right. Question number 8. The topic is mathematics.
Wait. Let me write. Carterry. It was Vilas. It's not Borg. It's not McEnroe.
Vilas.
So we got Michael Walker's got a point. Sir John's got another point. Where are you? And Carterry got a point.
The next topic is mathematics. Now, if you're a tennis coach out there, or
many of you got it, but I take only the first 3.
You don't have to explain. We already said it twice.
Okay.
The topic is mathematics. Why do I bring up mathematics? Is because I know as a coach, as a stringer, we look at mathematics a lot, stringing patterns. You name it. We measure out string on the wall and shared holes and whatever, blah, 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 blah. On the tennis court, we have the length of the court and high and low percentage shots, cross court, down the line, da-da-da-da-da. Angle of deflection. So mathematics is highly important here. Topic is mathematics. I'm going to read you a piece of information, and I want you to tell me what it is, basically, all right? So basically, I'm going to read you a theory or hypothesis, and I want you to tell me what it is, okay? Clear enough?
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes. Name the problem-solving principle that states that entities should not be multiplied without necessity and eludes that the simplest explanation is generally correct. Name the problem-solving principle that states that entities should not be multiplied without necessity and alludes to the simplest explanation is generally correct. I can guarantee you there's going to be some people that get that right. I hope. I didn't even have to look this one up. Name the problem-solving principle that states entities should not be multiplied without necessity and alludes to the simplest explanation is generally correct. Yeah. You got it.
Carterry said, huh? All right. V Savage got it. Peritich got it. And PC Stringing got it.
Let's go.
So Tom Razor.
Got the stringer doing big things out there. Who does this after they win a shot?
PCS Stringing.
Hallett does this.
And Gene, you came in 4th on that one. Good try, though.
All right. You got your points?
Hold on. Let me write him down. So Savage
It's fixing to get good,
got
too.
one. Peritich got one. And PCS stringing got one.
Got a new friend out there in PS stringing.
All
I
right.
can't wait to catch up with that guy. Or girl. All right. Question number 9. Carla has this one. And this is related to music. So Carla is going to read something, and you're going to fill in 2 blanks. 2 blanks. So listen to the whole thing. 2 blanks.
I'm not even going to sing it because then they'll get it.
Do you want me to read it, or do you got it?
I got it.
All right, so just say it. Definitely don't sing it. Like, just drab it out. Because if you sing it, it's over.
I Can't Get No
Blank.
Was a song performed by the blank Stones. Jeez, you gave that away.
I mean, these are only 1-pointers. I Can't Get No Blank was a song performed by the Blank Stones. Pretty simple.
Yeah, but give me the blank and the blank.
Yeah,
you gotta
the
give me
blank
the 2
and the
blanks.
blank.
You gotta give me the 2 blanks. Okay.
Okay, now they get harder. Remember that.
Okay, you had to put both, and Tennis Alley did put both right away.
Have to do
Satisfaction and Rolling. B Savage got Satisfaction and Rolling, and PCS Stringing got Satisfaction and Rolling.
PCS stringing never ceases to do amazing here. All right, big thanks. Let's go.
So let me add it. Tennis Alley, 1.
Just don't hit a double over or a double under. That always sucks.
PCS and B Savage.
All right. All right.
Where's Mr. Savage? Here he is. Okay.
Fresno. You call him Fresno. I like Fresno better.
Savage is not Fresno. That's David.
Oh, that is David Bullock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I feel like an idiot. All right, question number 10. Question number 10. The topic is history and geography, and this will be the last of the 1-point questions. So understand that. History and geography. Here we go. What volcano destroyed Roman cities such as Pompeii and Herculaneum in AD 79? What volcano destroyed Roman cities such as Pompeii and Herculaneum in AD 79? What volcano? And this is in the area of Italy.
All right, I already got it. Sir John, you didn't spell it right, but that's okay.
Take it.
David Vulich got it, and Tennis
There's
for
Fresno.
me.
There's Fresno.
So Sir John, David, and Tennis for me were the first 3.
Count it. Scoop! Curry with the shot. All right, ready?
Hold on. So Sir John got a point. Boom, 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 boom. Where are you? That's 5 now. David got his first one.
Yeah.
Tennis for me got his first one.
Get down. Ready to roll?
Dang, people, type fast.
Let's get down. Woo! Ric Flair. Who was that? This thing I saw. It was like a rapper that was like, Ric Flair. Who did that? Who was that? Who was that guy? Remember, you used to always play him in the car. Who was that guy? Kind of came and went. Was with the Kardashian for a little while.
Kanye West?
No, the other one, the younger dude.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Who cares?
he came around for a while. It was really hot, and now I just don't hear too much from him.
Yeah, who cares?
Anyway, all right. Question number 11. These are worth 2 points. Carla, and this one has a trivia question. This was her question. Tennis trivia for 2 points.
2 points now. It's worth 2 points, guys. When did the open era of tennis begin? When did the open era of tennis begin?
What year?
What year?
Open era of tennis began in what year? And the rapper I was talking about was Tiger.
Never liked him.
I had to think about it for a minute. He was pretty good, though. He was all right. He was all right. Okay.
Wayne M. Chia got it, Alex got it, and Michael Walker. It was 1968.
Bobby Shmurda. All right, here we go. Oh, you're still doing that. Sorry, my
So
fault.
Wayne got 2 points. On board now with 2 points. Michael got 2 points. And what did I say? Alex Couillard got 2 points.
Houston's tough to deal with. That's why they got the Space Center there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 12.
Hey, Stefan Sneezovic. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while.
Is that the guy?
That's the tall dude.
That's the dude.
That's the tall dude.
That's the dude I can dunk on. I can dunk on him. I can dunk on him, right?
Yeah.
No, I that was funny because Stefan told me one day when I told him I could play basketball, I was talking smack, and he was like, "Dude, I will like knock your ball into the 7th row seats," and I would agree. I would agree with him, right?
That's a tall dude.
I still try to dunk on him.
And he's younger than you, much younger than you.
He's more handsome than me too. He's a good-looking dude.
Hey, Jesus. From Mexico, Jesus Cruz Cava.
Let's go.
Keep dreaming, he said.
Can you say welcome to the gentleman in Mexico?
Bienvenidos, Jesus.
Can you give me something more than that? Like, hello, Jesus.
¿Cómo están en Mexico?
Todo está muy bien.
Todo
¿Cómo
está
está usted?
So I keep hearing about this Tiger King. Tiger King. Is that the wife that supposedly fed her husband to the tigers?
Yeah.
Everybody's like watching this thing. It's like a big thing now.
Oh, I say, who gives a shit?
You don't like it, Peritich? I haven't watched it either. I haven't had any interest.
I'm with Peritich. You and I will go for a ride because I wouldn't even waste time looking at
Stefan is in my house. What do you mean Stefan's
in the house? I'm sure.
Oh, in my house.
Stefan is in the house.
Oh,
Make
gotcha.
some noise. Let's go.
Someone donate me a point.
All right.
That's only part of it, said piece.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
No, the story.
All right, you ready to go?
All right, we're 2 points. Question number 12.
The last one was worth 2 points.
You have to watch Tiger
The last
King.
one was worth 2
So
points.
is this one. Just letting you know.
All right, so Carla's going to show you a picture, and you are going to tell me what it is. Now, the category is type of shark. So I'm going to show you a picture, or she is, and you're going to tell me the type of shark. The type of it, the name of the exact shark. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, oceanographers. Actually, that would be like a biologist or zoologist or something like that. But nonetheless, I love that shark. We have them out here at least, about 20 miles offshore. And they're beautiful to see. Okay? Got it?
No? So far, no one's
No?
got it. Mm-mm.
Oh, it's definitely not that one. All right, you got to show it to him again. Oh. Nope, got to show it to him again.
No, you guys got it wrong so far.
It's a beautiful shark. Streamline. Ocean dweller. Very distinctive look in the head. You don't see them close in the shores. They're in deep water. And we'll give it a couple seconds. Not everyone's going to get every question. So you got to make it a little tough sometimes. Got it? Someone got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. All right, 3 people got it. It's blue shark.
It's a blue, yeah.
The 3 of you got it. Only 3 of you got it. So it's not a bull shark. It's not a gray white. It's not a tiger. It's not a tuna. It's not a hammer. It's a blue shark. So it's V Savage.
Let's go.
Tomas.
Get down.
And there was one person before that, so I don't want to. V Savage, Peritich got it. Yeah, Peritich, V Savage, and Tomas, and then some of you got later on. Those are the 3.
Really beautiful shark, for sure.
So we got Peritich here, 1 point. No, 2 points. So that gives him 5 now. And we got V Savage, 1, 2. Now you got 6 points. And Tomas.
Let's roll.
1, 2. All right, you got 4 points now.
Question number 13 involves geometry. Geometry involves question number 13. Carla has it. This was her question. I love the question.
Yeah, you can read it.
This does come into play with rackets, believe it or not. And I won't get into why. I'll leave that up to you.
A scary shark.
All right, question number 13. What mathematical symbol was determined by Ferdinand von Lindemann in 1882? What mathematical symbol was determined by mathematical whiz, I guess you could say, Ferdinand von Lindemann in 1882? Really important, by the way. Quite important. And quite a long number. I don't think there is an end to the number, actually.
Michael got it. Pi. Sir John got it. And Tomas got it. And the rest of you guys got it, but,
So I got up a minute ago. And I ran in there and I saw a text message from someone that said there's other people doing game shows now on their tennis stuff. I have to find out who. So whoever sent me that, tell me who. I'm just curious. I don't know if it's copycat. I don't even care anyway. What does it even matter? Why do I even care?
Tomas.
All right. Anyway.
Where's Tomas? There you are. 2. Okay.
All right. Ready to go?
Yup.
All right. Next question. That was 13. Who is this? We're going to show you a picture. We're 2 points, and you're going to tell us.
Did I skip? Let me see if I skipped him. Let's see. No, you got it 4th, this guy. I didn't skip you. You got it 4th. I only give it to the first 3.
All right. Who is this? We want to know. Let's go.
Nice haircut. Nice mustache. All right. Let's get down.
That's right. That's how we
That
go.
was pretty quick.
Someone better.
Daniel Pisa. Michael Walker and Tennis for Me got it first.
Let's go. Come on, one of my
Danielle
favorite.
Pisa, Michael Walker, and Tennis for Me.
All right, ready to go?
All right, so let me add these points. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Danielle Pisa, 2 points. Michael Walker, 2 points. And Tennis for Me, 2 points. Okay.
She does such a great job. You know, sometimes you just amaze me with your movie.
Who is he? La Fala?
He was one of the original Beatles, the drummer. That's
Ron Jeremy?
Who is Ron Jeremy? I don't even know who that is. Who is Ron?
David, really?
Who is Ron Jeremy? I've never even heard the name in my life. Is that something I'm supposed to know? Is that a porn star or something? Oh, shit. I get that.
Oh, my God.
All right, here we go. Question number 15. This is name the song and artist. So I'm going to read you and not sing you because I suck at singing. I like karaoke, though. But I'm gonna read you some song lyrics, and you're gonna tell me the song and the artist. The song and the artist. We ready to go? Big Dirk Diggler. Let's go. All right.
Oh my God. Even B Savage just like haha.
Well, because he's got the stash.
Yeah, but this guy has
He's
a
got the
bigger
stash.
stash.
They call that a porn stash. So I get it.
Oh
All right, here we go. Name the song and artist. Here's the lyrics, and I'm going to read them monotone, like drab, but figure it out. Here we go. Lyric quote. When they said you was high-classed, well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. When they said you was high-classed, well, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. Good luck with that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. He was doing hip hop early. Southern swag.
All right, so Mosh, David, and Carteri, you got it.
Had some of that older wisdom out
Elvis
there.
Presley, Hound Dog.
I was raised on that. I had 2 records when I was a kid. Vinyl. Elvis and Beatles. That's what I had.
We got Mosh. First point for Mosh.
I had the Great
That's
Caruso.
2 points.
Anyone ever heard of the Great Caruso? He was like...
Help to learn English.
Yeah, I could help. I need to learn Spanish, and I'm married to Espanol.
David.
So I get it.
1, 2, and then we got Carteri. 1, 2. All right. Perfect.
We ready to go?
Ain't nothing but a hand dog.
Crook. No,
Always picking these old songs. Yeah. What can I say?
Well, look, man. I mean,
you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do a SpongeBob the cartoon, and we were all laughing. He's like, no.
Did you really have to be old to know Hound Dog? Really? I mean, do you have to be old to know that? International sensation is Elvis Presley. All right, next question. Question number 16. Carla has it. And this is going to be to unscramble a word that is related to tennis. Are you ready to go, Carla? Let's go. Got it?
Somebody does. All right, Stefan Sneezovic got it. It's wild card. Tennis for Me got it. And Tomas.
Representing.
They were the first 3 to get it. So Stefan, let me add his points.
She's getting better on her note taking. She's doing a good job.
Stefan got 2 points.
Admirable.
And I said Tennis for Me. 1, 2. And Tomas. Where are you? 1, 2. Okay.
Making some noise. Question number 17. We're going to go back to a different topic that we did in the first 10, and that's my friend Pat. So I'm going to read you a definition. The word we are looking for has the word Pat within it. This is worth 2 points this time. Are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? I'm going to read you a definition, or actually a circumstance, and you're going to tell me what it is. Here we go. When I blew out my knee, I broke my wrist when falling, and then completely ruptured my what? When I blew out my knee, I broke my wrist when falling and completely ruptured my what?
Wayne Chia got it, Stefan got it, and Alex were the first three.
Let's go.
It was the patella. So we got
the tendon.
Yeah, the patella. Well, same thing. Patellar. Wayne Stefan got it, of course, because these guys were there during that moment, and Tomas got it. I'm sorry. Wayne, Stefan, and Alex got it. Those were the first three on our thing. Alex Couillard. So Wayne got 2 points. 1, 2. Stefan got 2 points. Boom, boom. And Alex Couillard got 2 points. So it's boom, boom.
Ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
All you guys had it right, but those were the 3 guys that answered.
Next question.
It was not ACL. He ruptured his patella tendon.
Sucked. Hitting overhead. She was feeding me. Tell me that wasn't
Feeding. I had match point.
It was on match point.
That's your fault.
Anyway, I won't get back into that. Sucked. I'm moving forward from now. I'm gonna think.
All right, number 18.
All right, number 18. Carla has it. Carla is going to read you a quote.
He did PCS. He in October, end of October, he ruptured his patella tendon and broke his right wrist.
We haven't spoken to PC stringing that I can recall. If so, I'm sorry. Carla sees a lot of it, and generally, once we're done with all this, generally I kind of set my phone down and forget where it even is unless I ask her where it is. However, yeah, we were playing a match and we had some spectators that day, and I was down a match point against her. She shot a lob up, and when it was starting to go over my head, so I charged at it, leaped really, as she said, white men generally can't jump, but I jumped too high that day. Let's say I swung at the overhead that I couldn't have gotten. I don't even know why I went for it in the first place. I was mad. Wasn't I just pissed off about something that I was down a match point maybe? Mm-hmm. And so I charged after. I leaped up in the air and I swung really hard. And I missed the ball. It put me off balance. I landed on my right leg. My right leg snapped. My patellar tendon and my kneecap went into my thigh. I came down on my right wrist and snapped my wrist. And here we are 5 months later. Ready to go! Make some noise. Soldier. What's up, Tipsarevich? All right. Anyway, you ready? So Carla's going to read you a quote. And you're going to tell us what.
What do you mean, what did I say that? That's a movie, White Men Can't Jump.
It's a movie, yeah. There's a movie in the U.S. It's called White Men Can't Jump.
He can jump. All right, yeah. Ready?
It's true for the most part. For the most part,
yeah. Number 18. What did Neil Armstrong say when he landed on the moon? You must say it exactly the way he said it.
Yeah.
What did Neil Armstrong say when he landed on the moon?
Exactly. What did Neil Armstrong say when he landed on the moon? It's a great comment or a great quote. Stands with us through time, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got 3.
Small step for me, huge for mankind.
Yeah, he's pretty much there.
All right, so Tennis Alley got it. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind.
That'll work.
David got it. He did not say the eagle has landed. Nobody landed on the moon.
The eagle has landed, yeah. Who said that no one landed on the moon? Who said that?
Sir John.
Okay, this is a good comment. Surgeon Jovanovic said that?
Alley, yeah. David.
So over the years, my 42 years, I think...
I'll give it to V. Savage and Tomas.
Surgeon Jovanovic again. He has a valid argument here. There's always been a conspiracy theory about whether someone landed on the moon or if it was done in a Hollywood studio. And I've heard that since I was a boy in Southern California. So, interesting topic.
He said, where's the nearest Starbucks?
That's funny. All right, you got your score?
Hold on, 1, 2. And where's David? I'm
going to touch the phone screen.
V. Savage. 1, 2. And Tomas. All
right, ready to go?
Someone's got 10 points already. Here.
Someone's a beast. All right, question number 19. Name the dinosaur. Carla's going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell us what the dinosaur is. I mean, like name. Like, if it's a...
Tennis Alley missed. They said leap, not step.
Move forward. Don't worry about
That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind.
It needs to be exact.
It needs to be exact. So let me go back.
You said that. I didn't.
One small step for a man, one giant step for mankind.
Giant leap.
Giant leap. So that would take him out. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you got, like on Jeopardy, they'd be checking scores.
This is one small step for a man and one giant leap. Yep.
That's right.
Small step for me. Nope. Small step for me, huge for mankind.
That's off.
That's off. So I got to take out B. Savage.
Someone corrected you right. I didn't look. But
so
yeah,
this is one.
You said exactly.
So Tomas got it.
I heard that. You said it exactly. Must be.
Yeah, and Perisic, that's one small step and one. Okay, so it goes. This is what happens. All right, so it's David, Tomas, and Perisic were the first three. Thanks for that correction.
Let's go. It's always nice to have input.
So let me take out Tennis Alley. No, 2 points for you.
Nothing for you. No soup for you. No soup for you.
2, and I gotta add Perisic 2 points. Where are you? Where are you?
Maybe next time you should put it in like rows.
1, 2. Here we go.
All right, ready to go?
Too bad for B Savage.
All right, question number 19.
Wow, a snitch.
It's all right. He is true. He is
Yeah.
true. You did say exactly, and then you did say that. So
Yes,
it's not
I did
really.
say that.
Someone did correct you.
Yes, you're
All
right.
right.
You're right. You're right.
Question number 19. Again, name the dinosaur. She's going to show you a graphic of a dinosaur, and we want to know the exact type of dinosaur. Okay. Show her the dinosaur. Show them the dinosaur, and let's roll.
Roar. Kind of hard to see there. And let's see if anybody's got it so far.
I wouldn't even have gotten it.
No. So far, no one has it.
Show it again. There's a distinctive feature that they have to see.
Yeah, so far, no one has it. Okay, let's go again. I think this light might. Mm-hmm.
I got the light off for a second.
Okay, let's see if anybody has it.
It's my son's favorite dinosaur.
One person got it so far. 2 people. Yes, I know.
Yep. Let's go. They got it?
Hold on. And Gene. Okay.
Let's go.
Stefan, Perisic, and Gene. It's Spinosaurus.
Every time I wake up in the morning, my little son gets up, or my youngest of 5, he gets up and he says, Dino, can I have a dino? Would you give me Spino? Will you give me Dino, Daddy? Will you give me Spino, Daddy?
So Stefan, Perisic, and Gene got it. The first 3 to get it.
All right.
So let me add the points. Stefan.
Add the points. I'm just going to say the
1,
topic
2.
to speed up time. Just continue to
Heritage,
do what you're
2
doing.
points.
The next question.
Gene. Is the next question worth 3 points?
It's 2. Just keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to say it out loud. Add your numbers out loud. It's like
Got it.
It's like you go to the library or something. You're reading a book, and someone's like reading the book out loud, and you're like, I don't need to hear what you're saying. Just keep it to yourself.
So we're not going at 3 points. It's still
Not
3
yet.
points.
It's at 21.
Okay.
All right. So question number 20 is song and artist.
4-year-old son tells us that.
Yeah, 4-year-old. I want Spino. Can I get Spino, Daddy? Can I have a story get Spino? And then I would go to the tennis court. Can I get a Spino if I hit the ball well, Daddy? Can I have a Spino?
It's okay if someone answers it wrong and then answers it right, because no one had it for a long time.
Yeah,
So
anyway.
That's fine. That's fine.
Number 20. This is going to be song and artist again. I'm going to read you lyrics from a song, and I want to know the song's name and the artists. All right? Or band or whatever. Okay? Ready to go? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait till you stop typing.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. I'm going to read you some lyrics. I want to know the band or group or artist as an individual and the name of the song. Here we go. Quote, lyrics. There is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It is a clean machine. There is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Let's get down. Someone better nab that. I'll be shocked if no one gets that one. I was raised on that. Driving cross country to tennis tournaments. That's all I was playing.
What? It has to be, right?
Yes.
Both, but it has to be both, right?
Yes, you got it. Got it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so Alex got it. Penny Lane, the Beatles. Sir John, he spelled it wrong, but he got it. And Tomas got it. Those are the 3. And yes, I know we said one time, but there's a lot of you that went through the whole thing and didn't guess it, so we're going to take the second.
She's the scorekeeper over here, so yell at that one.
Come on. This is not for $1 million.
Well, I get prizes important to anyone. It's free. So let's be real. If you say exactly or whatever, then stick with it. I write the questions. You make sure you support your people out there. They try. Seriously, you make them haters out there. That's why we got umpires in the game of tennis.
It's a game, exactly. And not only that, the person I gave the points to came in the show a bit late. So if they just started making points, I didn't hear that rule.
Much love. Now we're going to 3 points. They could win the thing, so be careful. And then a 5-point bonus, they may come out of nowhere.
So he came in late. Otherwise, I would have not done that. But for now on, since we're going to question 21 and there were 3 points, you guess it wrong, you don't get the points.
See, I just tell it like it is from the get-go, and I don't have to worry about the crap.
All right.
It's the difference between you and me. I just tell you in your face how it is, and what you're going to get is what it is. So
it is. It's my rules. You're right. Thank you, Tennis Alley. Thank you.
Yo, I just go ahead and get the shit over with from the get-go. I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. And then I don't have to worry about it. Just tell you what's up.
It's not that deep. Yes, I agree. It's just
kidding.
a game.
Totally playing. All right, now these are worth 3 points.
3 points. So, again, yes, my rules. You guessed wrong the first time, I will not accept your second answer.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you play Trivial Pursuit with your kids at the table, and someone asks you a question, and you're like, green, and then you're like, no, that's wrong. Well, wait a minute, blue. You don't...
Yeah, but I get it. But no one heard the person that I gave the points to just recently.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just came in late.
All right, these last 6 questions, 21 through the bonus, make sure you wait to answer because they get deeper. They're supposed to be harder. So be patient and wait for it to be read or shown to you because there may be like a conundrum that might throw you out in left field. So be careful with the last ones. Question number 21. Who is this? Carla's going to show you a picture, and we want to know who it is. Okay? Who is this? Yeah.
It's tough to see some of these pictures. All right, let's see if anybody got it.
A soldier for sure.
You don't see anything? Okay, I'll put it on. Somebody already got it, though.
All right. Well, someone saw it.
Someone already saw it. So Wayne and Chia, yes, it's Joan of Arc. Tomas, Joan of Arc. I don't know what is OZ. And Sir John. Joan of Arc.
Speaking of someone, Joan of Arc was someone we had numerous discussion with in college since I was a boy. Someone that really fought for a belief and was ultimately brutalized in the end and went down as a soldier, regardless that she was female. But nonetheless, really interesting story. If you don't know much about Joan of Arc, I would encourage anyone to read about her ability to fight. I think we wouldn't complain so much. Great. So the next one, you ready?
Yep.
The next one is a logo. Carla's going to show you a logo, and you're going to tell us what that logo...
That's my grandma.
You ready?
Oh my God.
All right, you ready to go? You ready?
Madonna, like a prayer video?
It could be. It could be.
Oh
All right, next question.
All right, here we go. I don't have the next question.
I'm fixing. You got a
Go
picture
ahead.
though. You're gonna have to show a picture.
Okay.
So question number 22, worth 3 points. Carla's gonna show you a logo. What is the logo? What company is it? All right. What is it? You ready to go?
Yeah. That?
No, that's a who, not a logo.
You didn't send me that.
What? Okay, hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. Man, you're cheesy phone, man.
You didn't send it to me.
Hold on.
Okay, I got it.
Hold on. No, you don't got it. Hold on.
I can crop it.
You better crop it in her.
Yeah,
If they see that name, it's over. Sorry, that's my fault. I didn't send it to her. I sent her all the rest of it. She went out running and left me alone.
No, that's not true. He said I got it. Okay.
Got it?
Lack of preparation.
It is lack of preparation on my end. On my end. Let's go.
Tomas, Heritage, and V Savage got it.
International. Staying international.
Okay, so let me act.
Put a hallop on you. Wawrinka.
Heritage.
3 questions left in a bonus, and we're wrapping it up. Let's go.
There you are.
All right.
Okay.
The next one is another picture. Who is this? Okay? Who is this? Now, there's a second thing.
Hunger Games.
Look, there's a second thing. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Birdie.
Pay attention here real quick, though, because it gets harder. So while you're laughing over there, people are going to get mad when they don't hear. Who is this and where are they from? Who is this and where are they from? It's a 2-point question. Who is it and where are they from? So if you answer one, nada. Here we go. Who is this and where are they from?
Not Birdie. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing.
Who is this and where are they from? Has to be both. They got it? I'm sure they got that pretty quick. They should. You know what I'm saying?
Do you get 6 points? No, it's just 3 points.
3 points now.
It is Yankovic. Stefan got it from Serbia. Tennis Alley, Yankovic from Serbia. And V Savage said Anna from Serbia.
Not Anna.
Nope. So it's Yankovic from Serbia. So Wayne Chia, Stefan, and Tennis Alley got it.
There you go.
So Stefan, Tennis Alley,
Let's go.
and Wayne.
2 questions left. This is the last 3-point.
Hold on, let me add these 3 points.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask it. I get what you're doing.
Okay.
The last, question number 25, or 24. What the heck? Oh, you have 24.
I don't have anything. You never gave me anything.
Oh, shit. Oh, I have it here. Okay. Question number 24 is a quote, and we want to know who said it. Who said this quote? If you think about it a little bit, it may come easier than if you don't think about it. All right, ready? You ready?
When are the string questions? My only chance to come back.
It's okay. Keep going. You got 5 points at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready to go? And at the end of the show, we'll take some more questions and so forth. I just want to get through this so we can just get it out of the way.
All right.
All right, question number 24. I'm going to read a quote, and we want to know who said it. Quote, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart." Okay? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. You're in.
All right, Helen Keller. All right, so Stefan, Peritage, and this guy got it. Peritage, 1, 2. Stefan, 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, let me add that extra point that it did not add. 3, and this guy. Where's this guy? This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So a lot of you guys got it. Who gets those points?
All right, ready? So quite an amazing story, Helen Keller, blind and deaf, and to do what she did without a sense of hearing something or seeing something. Quite amazing. Quite an amazing story for sure. Ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Sir John still can't believe that he said Anna. She said Jelena Jankovic. Wasn't I third? You were not. You had Peritage, Stefan, and this guy. And then you came in fourth.
Next question.
We have a timestamp.
She's trustworthy.
Yeah, we have a timestamp. It tells us.
All right, here we go. Question number 25. This is the last of the 3-point questions. I'm going to read you lyrics of a song again. You're going to tell me the song's name and the artist. I encourage you to pay attention. This is a little long. Okay? You good?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to read something. Don't interrupt me on this one because they won't
Hold
hear
on. PC String keeps asking me. I'm looking. PC String, Peritage.
Have you shown him the timestamp?
Yeah, here.
Show him the timestamp.
Because he's new.
Yeah, she gets an order of the first. So
If you look here, Peritage, Stefan, and this guy. Here you are, right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then you're right here. 4.
There's one person I never have to worry about trustworthiness. It's her. Just saying. So you don't have to worry about that. She's good to go. All right. So question number 25. I'm going to read you the lyrics of a song. I'm going to read them. I want to know the song name and the artist. Okay. You ready? Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here it goes. Lyrics of the song. I'm going to read them, not sing them. Here we go. Knights of the air ride super high-tech jet fighters. Everyone's a superhero. Everyone's a Captain Kirk. With orders to identify, to clarify, and classify. Scramble in the summer sky. It's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city. Knights of the air ride super high-tech jet fighters. Everyone's a superhero. Everyone's a Captain Kirk. With orders to identify, to clarify, and classify. Scramble in the summer sky. It's all over and I am standing pretty in this dust that was a city. I'm going to read it again, and then maybe the goal was to make these hard. Now, this is a song I'm sure a lot of people, especially in Europe, have heard a lot and just don't quite grasp it. If I sung the melody of it, you'd get it right off. Knights of the air ride super high-tech jet fighters.
Do they have to also...
Yeah, well, go ahead and give them that. Yeah, go ahead and give them that. Yeah. Well, if someone comes in with the artist, though. Knights of the air ride super high-tech jet fighters. Everyone's a superhero. Everyone's a Captain Kirk. Song and artist. Song and artist. Again, she makes these rules and changes her deal on the way I don't. Song and artist is the question. Both of them. Both. Scramble in the summer sky. It's all over. I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city.
All right, so Maj got it. It's Nina 99 Red Balloons. PC Stringing got it. 99 Red Balloons, and he gave me the name of the artist.
Right.
And Peritich.
Let's go.
No, wait. I'm sorry. No. Sir John Jonovich.
Yeah. Okay. Count it up. Let's go. Let's move forward. All right. So I would always recommend someone to listen to that song and at least find the music video. It's very kind of northern or Eastern European type rock and roll. Type thing, but it means a lot. And just look at it yourself. It's a really quite good deal. If I remember correctly, I think in certain time frames, I think in World War II, there was like flowers that would come out of Normandy Beach that were kind of red because of all the blood that was spilled there. And I may have that off, so again, don't listen to me. But it has something to do with that, the red balloons, blood spilt, soldiers losing their lives, etc. So check that out. It's a pretty good tune. All right, ready to go?
Yep, just adding some points.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, you only gave the name of the song, Gene. It had to be both. German and English. Yes, there's two. Yeah.
Yeah, 99.
That song is good, but morbid.
Yeah, 99 Red Balloons. Yeah,
it's
I
not
get it.
Culture Boy and Boy George?
Yeah, no, definitely no Boy George in there.
No, you didn't get a Peritich because you only said the name of the song, and then later on you corrected yourself, but someone beat you before that.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
The last question, this is worth 5 points. Okay? 5 points. Now, I'm going to read you...
no, you don't get 1 point. No.
All right, enough. We'll move forward. Taking too much time. All right, so I'm going to read you, again, lyrics of a song. I want you to tell me what the song's name is and the circumstance behind why it is even there in the
How
first
many points?
place. 5. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
5. The name of the song and the circumstances behind its creation. It's long what I'm going to read, so I pay attention to it. But this is very important given the situation that we are in now. Hence why it's the final question, and it's worth 5 points. Okay? So it's like Terminator now. I'm married to a robot. All right, here we go. Here comes the quote. I want to know the song and the circumstance. Why was it even manifested? Clear?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Quote. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all part of God's great big family, and the truth you know, love is all we need. When you're down and out, there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there is no way we can fall. Well, 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 let us realize, oh, that a change can only come when we can stand together as one.
Yeah. PC already, he put this.
There you go. He got it.
Okay, what about William?
That's good. That's it. I want to know why. No, Michael Walker got it. He didn't put why. Carteri didn't put why.
Neither hunger.
Yeah, that's famine. That's the same thing.
Okay, so we got PCS stringing was the first one. He said, "We are the world." Hunger, famine. Yes. William Chia said, "We are the world." Hunger.
Correct.
Not
Carteri missed it. He didn't put why.
He didn't put why. We are the world, famine, and African.
He's in.
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat that as we end this show while she's tallying up points to announce a winner. Think about this. We're in all this crazy situation. This isn't the first time humanity's been in this situation, and we will persevere. But I'm going to read this again and think about it. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all part of God's great big family, and the truth, love is all we need. When you're down and out and there seems no hope at all, but if you just believe, there is no way we can fall. Well, let us realize, that a change can only come when we stand together as one. And that's a wrap. I mean, you can't say it any better than that. Michael Jackson, a lot of artists from all over the world came together to address famine and hunger on the continent of Africa. Much respect to the entire continent. We have people in Africa that watch Gene Swole, right? Mm-hmm. And I might have that wrong.
I was born when that song came out. Yeah, so, elementary school. Absolutely.
Carla's going to add it up. We'll announce a winner, and we'll wrap.
All right, we have a winner.
Who you got?
Tomas, you're the winner.
Let's get down.
18 points. The next person that came behind him was Sir John at 15 points. Stefan was close with 13 points. William Chia had 15 points. And Peritage had 15 points. But your champion tonight is Tomas.
Let's go, Tomas. First time winner. So we have, on Monday, we'll be sending something out to Wildlife One. We'll be sending something out to, who is it? Is it Alex in Houston?
Alex Cuyar is, you're getting a hat.
A hat.
Verzi is getting string, and Wildlife is getting a shirt.
And we've sent Alex strings in the past, so he's won before.
He's won this is his third time winning.
Okay, good job. Mm-hmm. All right, everyone, that's it. Much love.
Are we on Facebook? Yep. Justin.
Yes.
Carla Davis, right?
Here, I'm gonna write it out so you can see it. I don't know if you can actually. Okay, yeah, I will. Justin, Carla. On our personal Facebook.
Yeah, Michael Walker came in third for that song. Yeah.
On our personal Facebook, it comes up as Justin Carla Davis. So it's Justin space Carla with a C, space, and then Davis, Davis. We are on Facebook with 5K Tennis as well. But again,
Tennis Alice said, Woodard Harrison, are you up for a string and speed challenge next week?
But what's the time limit, and what type of strings am I using? What is it, synthetic gut on an oversized frame, or am I stringing a wooden racket with polyester? So that's a for me, speed isn't everything. I tend to, if I try to rush it and compete, I tend to make some mistakes. I might double weave and over in the middle or something like that. And
Tomas said, feel free to donate to whoever you like.
What do you mean?
Donate his prize.
Oh, either way, it's all good. Again, we enjoy doing this, and we're all kind of stuck here as one. We get a lot of questions. You guys should have a lot more viewers and stuff. And we have, but we have deleted and removed a lot of them because a lot of the stuff that is spoken about is just negative. It's just curse words all the time. And I get we sleep at the tongue. We don't mean to do it, but it just happens. But I
have a three-way tie. I couldn't even pick. There's 3 people that have 15.
Okay, so you just made a hiccup in the system. You're scoring. We needed Hawkeye on this. So you got 3 people tie now.
No, Tomas won. He's giving his prize away.
Okay.
It says next second place would have been either William Chia, Peritage, or Sir John.
Is William Chia, Sir John, and Peritage still on?
Are you guys still on?
I don't know.
Did Justin see my Sampras racket video? No, I haven't showed it to him yet. It was fun, but the prize doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm here, but I'm giving my prize away. Okay, so Peritage is the one left.
All right, well then we'll look out. No worries. All right. So, but in terms of the speed stringing, I don't know how to even link that together. If it's if I'm weaving polyester strings on a wooden racket or something like that, then I'm probably not going to beat you. But nonetheless, if we have like a Babolat Pure Arrow with 100 square inches and we're both weaving synthetic gut, then I'd take the challenge. I wouldn't run from it. But polyester strings on a smaller head, generally I kind of take my time because it's just frustrating sometimes.
Okay.
But no worries. So that's it, everyone. Much love to all of you. Take care. See you later. Get ready for the next show.
All right.
You ready? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Boom.